What's up, YouTube? It's Todd Horst here with TastyTracker, and today I have a demo on how to do a poor man's covered call within TastyTracker. So this new feature just finished today, and so I expect there to be some bugs and some tweaks, obviously, as things go along. That's the expectation, but this is an early version that you can go ahead and try out and let me know what you like or don't like. So I have the production version of TastyTracker up here. I'm in a test account. And so all I do is go ahead and add the long call first. So this would be the leap that is a year or two from now. It's long, which means I have to buy it. So let's go ahead and assume that this is out in January of 2022. And we'll do January 1st. And then the ticker is test. And let's just say I bought the 100 strike. Say right now it's trading around 115 or so. Say I did one of those and I paid $5 for it. So $500. Okay, so now I can leave the rest as it is. Obviously you should put a note in, but I'll hit save. Then the next thing I do is go ahead and add the short option. So I'm going to add test again. This time it's going to be a call single, but it's going to be a credit. And let's say that one is for September monthly expiration. So that would be 9/17. Let's say it's 115, so it's right at the money. And let's say it's 120. Okay, and then let's say we collected 50 cents in premium, which would be $50. Okay, so you can tell, it would take 10 of these successfully closing at 0 to pay this off. Okay, so I'm not going to add any notes or anything. I'll hit save there. The collateral here, you can adjust that if you want. But again, that's your call. Anyway, you hit ... then go to manage parent options. It's going to look out back here at all of your options and look for a call single or a put single. You can also do a poor man covered put. I'm not sure if anybody actually does that, but this potentially would be capable of doing that. You also, with this feature, I'm not doing much checks beyond that, and if I need to remove that check, I can. But you could potentially link several securities or several options positions to one parent option position, even if they were on different securities. Why would you do that? Maybe you have a leap in Tesla, but you have sold some short calls on an ETF or a green energy ETF or something to hedge a little bit that way. I don't know. I don't know what you guys will come up with. So anyway, so it's the only thing it's doing now is looking for the call single or call put. It's not even looking to see if it's a sold or if it's a long one. So it would have a list of all of the ones that you could associate it with here. Since I only have this one down here, it's going to choose that one because you can't associate it with itself, obviously. So I click that one. It says it's done. And now we should see this price change from 5 to 4.5. All right, that's good. Now let's suppose we go ahead and close this option. Close position, and we closed at 50%, so we only collected 25. There's commissions taken off here, but basically we took home 50%. So we save that. We can see this adjust from 450 back up to 476. And if I go in here and click view associated, it will give me the premium that I just collected on that one, minus the original debit to enter into this one and the net effective call spaces. So if I hover over this, it says the actual is 4.763. That's the actual cost basis, and the effective is 4.763. So let's do this one more time. Say we enter in test, call single. This time, say the stock has gone down a little bit, so now we'll do a 115. And by this point, it's out in October. And again, we got to collect 50 cents in premium. So hit save. Now this isn't associated yet. That's why we didn't see the price change. So now we'll go in and manage the parent, click on that one, said it's done. Now it went down to 4.2. Now from here, say I clicked on the wrong position by accident, I can go into manage position and click on the one I want to replace it with, or I can hit remove link if I want to remove it altogether. And so we should see this call spaces go right back up again. But let's say it wasn't a mistake and we actually wanted to do that. So now it's down to 4.263. And if I hover over that, it will say actual is 4.7 because I haven't closed out this position yet. So this is the effective 4.2, but the actual is 4.7. Now let's go ahead and say I close this position out again at 50%. So I collect another 25. Now this effectively is a 4.5 call spaces. But I actually collected, paid 5 to open this position up. So let's say I go to close and I put in 5. It's going to say that I lost $1.29, and what that is for commissions. And if I hit save, now it's removed, and I go over to the portfolio history, the options history, we can see that it basically was a scratch loss. Well, why was that? Because I opened and closed the 100 leg for the same price. I opened it for a $500 debit and I closed it for a $500 debit. And so technically I lost that position. If you're talking about these two that I had opened up before at the 115, or not two, this one is the 115 and this one is the 120, the 2371 and 2371 will be reflected if I go over here to test. Okay, so I've done other test. Bad example. But in these 4 wins and 1 loss, the 1 loss would have been the 500 debit, the long call. 2 of these 4 wins would have been let's do this. Yeah. So then you can see I was messing with it with the ticker test before. But anyway, 2371 plus 2371 is part of the premium that I've collected there. So you can see it summed up to 4613, and that's that. So I think that's really all there is to it. If you have any questions about the feature, let me know. And definitely one thing I'm looking to do is, let's unclose that one. Back in the options positions, when you have for the long call and you go to view associated, now there's going to be 2 of those. These will be links. The next thing I'll add will be linking here that you click that and it'll take you over to the history page and it will open this one up right away. But at the moment, or filter it down, I'm not exactly sure what I'll be doing. So if you have any ideas there, let me know. But yeah, I would definitely like more information and some linking in this section so that you can have more context for what those are. And this last line, again, is the original debit to get into it. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.